So here we are Tuesday morning, just getting ready, walking over to the driver's briefing. See Sebastian behind me, and this is where we're heading. Up to the top there you can see the line of drivers. All ready? You ready for driver's briefing, Seb?
Ready, 400 drivers.
Can you believe we do driver's briefing on a Tuesday?
Not used to that.
Bit early, yeah? Yeah, it's pretty quiet here. It's going to be very busy down this part of the road, the access road into the circuit there, just under the bridge. And obviously the pits, there's our team truck there. The pits are on the other side of the barriers. Yeah, and come the weekend, this is going to be absolutely full of people, autograph hunters. Quite a special atmosphere, so yeah. So Tuesday, 12 o'clock, we're just about to do our track guide for Stefan and Sebastian, all kitted up on our electric bikes, very funky. And I'm having to do something for Eurosport as well. There we are, look, looking straight back at you. So I'll be doing sort of a track guide for them as well, as sort of killing two birds with one stone, I guess. So our garage, car number 8, my car, Toyota hybrid, that's what it's all about. Car in the garage there, just getting worked on. And yeah, it's all pretty calm in the pit lane at the moment. Not much action. A few teams have been doing some pit stop practice. All the grandstands empty at this stage of the week, and they'll be absolutely packed come start of the race. And there we go, the podium as well. That's where you want to end up in a few days' time. So we've hit a slight snag already on the exit of Tetra Rouge. See the car following us there, that's the racing line, just where the door touches the curb, maybe a little bit over that. And then looks a little bit different now to what it will tomorrow when we're blasting around. But yeah, so far these barriers have caused a fair few problems. So let's try and do our best limbo impression. Going to be important to do what?
Not to take those bananas.
The bananas?
Yeah.
Now hang on, let's clear this up. Bananas or baguettes? What are we calling them?
Baguettes.
Yeah, you hear that, new boy? It's baguettes, not bananas.
Obviously he's gonna say baguette.
We'll show you some more baguettes as we get round to the end of the lap, where it's important to ride over them to gain a bit of time. But if you do that too much, you can damage your car. Sorry for the wobble. So this is now on the exit of Tetra Rouge. They've laid down this new sort of tarmac, if you like. Reminds me of those bits in the UK when they lay down a bit of tar and then just throw a few stones on them and think it's good enough to put a 20-mile-an-hour sign, stop you throwing stones all over the track. But they've done the same thing here, and it's quite a rough ride. It used to be the red tarmac that in a spot of bother you could run over and keep out of trouble, but now it's really a no-go zone. So I think that's going to change the racing quite a bit, actually. Maybe as the weekend goes on you'll get rid of the stones a bit more, but for now it's definitely too rough to go offline. So I'm sure I'm going to get told off by the local police for riding my bike, my scooter, one-handed with a video camera, so I better stop. But yeah, we'll come back when we get to the next chicane. So here we are, coming into the first chicane on the Mulsanne straight. Camera car in front, and yeah, 100 metre border, 150 metres you'll be braking down into third and then finally into second gear for the chicane. New surface for this year, and again the stones that they put around the outside makes it quite tricky through this series of corners. Important, this is the important one, the left-hander of this corner. Important to try and carry the speed on the exit and use as much track as you can round about this point to accelerate. On our car you'll be feeling the boost round about now, or as soon as the traction isn't limited, and you're back onto the straight. Hopefully there won't be as many cars coming in that direction come tomorrow and the rest of the week. But a really cool part of the track. I really enjoy this chicane. It's taken away a bit of the character though with the new surface. It's taken away the bumps, but yeah, these stones on the exit have really sort of added to the challenge in a way. So you've lost a bit with the bumps going, but you've added to it in the way that you can't now run off on the exit anywhere. And we'd normally carry going straight on there, but the general car traffic has got to go round to the roundabout now. But yeah, we'll be bombing down there tomorrow. Hey, how have you done that? Been too busy filming. Been left behind. See, typical bloke, can't multitask. We just looking at the Porsche curves here. Final part of the Porsche curves. It's they've modified it and put this curb there on the inside since the test day, surprisingly. At least that's what we all think anyway. Maybe we're wrong. Shows how observant we are, drivers. Very cool part of the track. So one of those corners where you got to carry the speed and momentum to carry you through karting the next corner coming up on the left. You can really feel the downforce of a LMP1 car at this section of the track, and one where it's pretty daunting trying to, well, the prospect of overtaking cars around the outside of corners like this. Your GT cars, when you come up to lap them in the race, it's pretty daunting, but we were just saying between each other, it's vital. You've got to do it, because if you follow a GT car all the way through this section, you'll lose probably 3 to 4 seconds of your lap every lap. So it's just one of those nasty things you got to do as a driver. Something that's vital in the race to try and maximise your lap time. And what's gone on here as well, this used to be AstroTurf on the exit of this corner as well, so another detail. Look at these dips in the circuit. I don't know if you can see that, so you don't want to be running over those bad boys come tomorrow. So I think the problem they had were a lot of cars running over this AstroTurf section, and now they've taken that away for the time being. Hopefully they put it back, but it looks like they've definitely modified the track underneath there anyway, so that's going to be a new challenge. Let's see what Sebastian thinks of it. Hey, speak a proper language. What are you talking about?
I think even was it Lotterer last year who drove on the
the outside?
Yeah, I think
Trillier. I think it's Trillier did it.
Trillier, yeah.
Trillier.
Yeah.
I think you can't do this anymore.
And this, you reckon this is how it's going to stay, yeah?
I think this is dangerous to go on. It's really steep.
It is pretty savage. It's all part of the challenge of Le Mans, Sebastian. Come on, get with the spirit.
In the official test, this is where Moreau crashed.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably, that's where we had that nasty crash. Yeah, you see the tyre marks just on the exit, taking you towards those barriers. I think, yeah, that's part of the problem with this corner. You can easily end up over there on the left-hand side. So they're definitely, he's right. They're trying to deter the drivers from running over that part. So, yeah, this is why it's vital to do track walks and rides, because you pick up details like this. Even though you hear it in driver's briefing, it's better to witness it yourself. That's a rough ride. Let's not do that in the car, eh? Sebastian, we believe, has broken his scooter from this new section. This is what it's like on board. I'll try and do this one-handed. Hang on, we've got to stop. That's ridiculous. I can't even get to the brake pedal. Oh man, yeah. Wow. Right, that was a pretty good demonstration, I hope.
And you've managed to turn your indicator on.
Is the indicator on? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it is. So here are the curbs that we're more familiar with. The final chicane. Doing a bit of track sweeping there, getting the track in good condition for tomorrow. But yeah, these curbs are pretty savage as well. You don't want to ride over these too much in the car. You can definitely risk damaging the front splitter. But you can see how you gain so much time by running over them. You don't want to get four wheels off the track though, off the white line though. They'll be watching that. But yeah, part of the track that's much talked about between teammates. So Tuesday afternoon, raining, and it's now time to do a driver autograph session. So all the fans are waiting out there. and I'll make my way over to the desk. Here they are, the motley crew. Say hello to Nicolas. Hey, less eating and more signing. Hello fans. Wow, look at that response, eh? Like a coiled spring. Still here doing the signing. An hour and a half this is going on for, so everything's an endurance in this game. None of this 10 minutes malarkey of F1 signing. We've got a proper production line going on, all the teammates, one after the other.